Welcome back to Western Beer Reviews. Tonight is going to be a look at Swami's India Pale Ale by Pizza Port Brewing Company out in Carlsbad, California. This is an IPA consisting of 6.8% ABV and 72 IBU. Comes in a can here, and this is a big can. So if you take a look at it, it has Cascade Citra hops, it has pine citrus in it, and yeah, it's already smelling really good out of the can. No, yeah, they're out in Carlsbad, California. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. Let's 2-finger white head and a crisp pale color hue, and then bubbles all over the place. And then let's smell. No, yeah, this beer looks really good. I've had it before, but want to do it again. Well, let's give it a smell. Honestly, some paprika on here. Some of these beers seem to be having some kind of paprika spice to them lately, which really, yeah, that could be from experience, that is a bit of a departure from a lot of beers. That could be a nuanced feature of beer. Picking up on a lot of the fruit. Honestly, there's a lot of paprika in this. Let's get into it. Cheers. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Here's a look at it again. 2 fingers. And as we'll say, you know, drinking every day, probably not the best, but even if you do that, would say maybe 1 or 2. If you are female, 1. If you are male, 2. And it's why 2, Michael? Michael, is 2 is just the easiest way to do it. If you do 2, you're gonna get a nice kind of, it's gonna act kind of like, you know, have done it before. It's going to act like marijuana a little bit. So if you do 2, it's going to act a little bit more like weed. But if you do, 3 or 4, maybe you only do that on Friday, so you don't start to become impaired, make all these bad decisions. But if you start to do 5 or more, it's no longer acting like weed. Now it's acting like a drug, but now it's acting like a drug in a bad way. This is one of the biggest mistakes that I've seen with many drinkers, is that they're simply just not sticking to minimal guidelines. This beer is really good. A lot of fruit on this. No, yeah, one of the biggest mistakes I've made myself with drinking is just drinking too much all at once, and then also just trying to just trying to do too many in general. Just doing too many all at once and doing too many in general, guys. Those have been my biggest 2 mistakes. As somebody who is a drinker, those may be the biggest mistakes of 90% of drinkers out there. It takes a while to correct. But it's doable. So remember, 2, and it's going to be a very pleasant experience. But if you start to broach anything more than 4, especially more than once a week, now you're getting into that territory. There are some flakes in here. If you can see them, there are some black flakes in here. And that may be paprika or something like that in there. That's really nice whenever the beers have this nice, flaky kind of black, kind of, you know, pepperish. That may be the pepper that's coming on the beer. That may be the pepper kind of hue off the beer. It smells really good. It smells really good. Beer after 5 o'clock is good. Beer after 5 o'clock is good. Super easy drinking. Really hoppy. Going to give that one a nice 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. A for this beer. Good job to Pizza Port Brewing. So thanks. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. See you in the next video. And hasta la vista. And talk to you later.